through their programs, especially the confidence building programs. This is where you go down to some place like Fort Dix, and they divide us up into small teams, and they give us a problem which we have to solve amongst that team. And you have to do it quickly, and you have to be successful at it. And this is where I learned a very valuable tool also for my business, and that is the difference between critique and criticize. At the end of each problem, whether we were successful or not, the cadre that were overseeing the operations would critique us. And they made a big point at trying to make us understand that this was not a criticism, but to help you so that if this type of a problem that ever presents itself, you'll really know how to solve it. And to this day, I use that very same lesson in dealing with all my employees, especially the management of our company. If I can go back in history, in 1973, in the summer, it was around July, we had been married just about 10 months. We decided we were young enough to take a chance or a risk and start a business. My wife worked for Bell Laboratories, and I was working for R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company at the time. We decided that Lorraine would keep her job, and I would go and I would start the business. We did, and although Lorraine didn't work day to day with the operation, Lorraine was very instrumental in listening to my problems and helping me solve some of them at night over dinner and sometimes beyond dinner. But we always came to a conclusion, and it's been 35 years, and today, presently, Lorraine is actually a member of the team. She works full-time with the company, and we're still excited. We still enjoy the business, the customers, and the jobs. Listening to your customer is absolutely one of the most important tenets of being an entrepreneur. Your customer dictates what they want and what they need. And our job as entrepreneurs is to fulfill that need and give them what they want. One was right after 1993's U.S. Open at Baltusrol here in Springfield, New Jersey. I received a call from Steve Worthy from the USGA asking me if I was interested in bidding on the 1994 U.S. Open at Oakmont, Pennsylvania. And I said eagerly, yes, very interested. He said, but, there's always a but. I want you to know this is a very difficult site, especially for parking and transportation. And if you decide not to take this job, we'll understand it's extremely difficult. But I said, no, Steve, I said, let me come out and take a look at it. I said, I would never turn a job down without looking at it. So as I found Oakmont, Pennsylvania via Pittsburgh, I came to a bridge, one lane in each direction, a very narrow bridge. And I said, oh my God, now I understand what Steve was talking about. All these cars have to go through this bridge to get to the course. And we're talking about approximately 27,000 fans and another 10,000 of people who are vendors and volunteers, for a total of 37,000 people. We examined all the different assets we had, and we figured out a plan. And the plan really consisted of something radical for that day, and that was to take all the fans and park them off-site in remote parking areas and bus them all into the tournament site. Our plan worked. It was successful. And Country Club Services has done every U.S. Men's Golf Open since 1993. Golf is not just a game. It's really part of life. You have to make decisions, and you have to live with those decisions. Just like in golf, when you choose a club or decide to hit a shot a certain way, you have to live with the outcome. I guess the classic answer is, for alumni that are involved in their universities, is it's giving back. But I'd like to say that I really do give back, and it's a pleasure. I have seen many different staff members here at the university, teachers and fellow alums, and I've been really impressed with their dedication to the students here at Seton Hall, just as I felt when I was here back in 1971.